Welcome back to the deep. Subnautica 2 drops us once again into the alien ocean teeming with danger, mystery, and beauty. But this time, you're not alone. For the first time ever, online co-op is coming to the series, letting you explore, build, and survive with friends in a shared underwater world. Set years after the original game, Subnautica 2 promises a brand new story, new biomes, and deeper crafting systems. You'll construct high-tech bases, pilot customizable submarines, and outsmart terrifying sea creatures lurking in the dark. Developed by Unknown Worlds, Subnautica 2 is being built on Unreal Engine 5 for enhanced visuals and performance. The game is set to launch sometime in 2025 on PC and Xbox Series X and S, so get your dive suit ready, the ocean is calling once again.
Raiders, looks like you really held your own up there. Speranza has been bustling with bold tales of your topside adventures. Some of them might even be true.
Ark Raiders drops you into a shattered Earth years after humanity was pushed to the brink by a relentless mechanical threat known as the Ark. Now as a Raider, you're fighting back, scavenging for gear, surviving deadly encounters, and extracting loot before your enemies or other players take you down. This isn't just PvE, it's PvPvE. You'll face off against both AI-controlled Ark machines and rival human squads, on a phase-past, third-person shooter with a gritty sci-fi feel. Movement and strategy are key. Jetpacks, grappling hooks, and teamwork can be the difference between escaping rich or dying broke. Ark Raiders is developed by Embark Studios and is set to launch in 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S. Get ready to drop in, scavenge hard, and extract alive.
Okay, let's go through all of this once again.
We have 3 days before the sun rises and burns everything to ash. And we're stuck in front of a giant river of lava. If we want to survive, we need to act now.
Jan Dolsky, a lone worker stranded on a hostile, irradiated planet with time running out. In the Altar, survival isn't just about tools and resources, it's about choices. And Jan's most powerful tool, alternate versions of himself. Using a mysterious substance called Repedium, Jan creates alters, diversions of who he could have been had he made different life decisions. Each alter has unique skills and personalities, from engineers to medics, and they're essential for managing your mobile base and escaping the planet. But these alters aren't just workers, they're people. You'll need to build relationships, balance their needs, and face the consequences of what it means to literally confront yourself. Developed by 11-bit studios, The Alters launches June 13, 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S. In this game, the biggest enemy might be you.
Few survive this world, but those who do awaken. The desert wants you dead, off-worlder. If the sands don't take you, the storms will swallow you whole.
Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. In Dune Awakening, you step into the shifting sands of Frank Herbert's iconic world, reimagined as a massive open-world survival MMO. You're not a hero of prophecy, you're a survivor, struggling to carve out a place for yourself in a world defined by political chaos, deadly storms, and the endless hunger of the desert. From the moment you awaken, every choice you make determines your fates. You'll need to master desert survival, craft gear, build shelter, harvest water, and avoid the colossal sandworms that stalk the dunes. But survival is just the beginning. You'll also build your own base, form alliances, engage in deep political intrigue, and fight for control of spice, the most valuable resource in the universe. Combat is brutal and tactical, Mix range weapons, melee combat, and powerful abilities to take down enemies in both PvE and PvP zones. As you rise in power, you can align with powerful factions, upgrade your character through specialized skills trees, and even pilot vehicles across the wastelands. Dune Awakening is being developed by Funcom and built in Unreal Engine 5 for a visually rich and immersive experience. It's set to launch in 2025 for PC, with console versions expected to follow. On Arrakis, the sand is your enemy, the spice is your prize, and power is the only thing worth fighting for.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong.
To a Britain you've never seen before, in Atomfall, the countryside hides more than rolling hills. It hides secrets, sickness, and something far more sinister. Set in an alternate 1950s timeline after a nuclear disaster in Cumbria, Atomfall is a single-player open-world survival action game. You play as an ordinary person thrust into an extraordinary situation, navigating a quarantine zone full of radiation, mutated wildlife, and deeply paranoid survivors. But radiation isn't your only threat. Shadowy government agents, strange cults, and folk horror elements blend into a story that's eerie, grounded, and incredibly British in its added atmosphere. Craft weapons, scavenge supplies, and choose your alliances carefully. Every decision can shape the world around you as you uncover the truth behind the disaster and what really caused it. Atomfall is developed by Rebellion and is set to release on March 27, 2025 for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Radiation is the least of your worries.
Okay, guys.
Ooh, tiny.
Be careful, be careful.
Goo gaga. Goo gaga.
Welcome to Repo, Retrieve, Extract, and Profit Operation. This is cooperative survival horror with a business twist. You and up to 5 friends take on the role of Repo agents diving into abandoned and hostile sites to collect valuable items and make a profit. But it's not as simple as grabbing junk and leaving. The environments are unstable and threats are deadly. And every object you move or misplace could cost you big. Teamwork is essential, and so is silence. Now, everything lurking in these facilities wants you to succeed. Developed by Semiwork, Repo is currently in early access and available on PC. The devs are actively updating it with new maps, items, and horrors waiting to be uncovered, so grab your scanner, pack light, and remember, the more you carry, the harder it is to run.
It's been 50 long years. Every day remains a struggle for our people. Every step forward is paid in blood.
Our Word 2 brings back the hardcore fantasy survival RPG that made the original Occult classic, this time with deeper mechanics, improved combat, and a whole new world to explore. You're not a chosen one or a legendary hero, you're just a traveler trying to survive. In this sequel, expect a completely reworked combat system, better animations, and much more responsive controls. But survival still comes first. You'll manage hunger, fatigue, temperature, and disease as you journey across dangerous landscapes filled with monsters, magic, and mystery. The game continues to focus on immersive exploration and co-op gameplay. Whether you're venturing solo or with a friend, your decisions matter, from building a reputation with factions to handling brutal dungeon crawls. Every step carries weight. Hour 2 is being developed by 9 Dots Studio and published by Prime Matter. A release date and platforms haven't been officially confirmed, but it's expected to arrive sometime in 2025. Gear up, travel smart, and remember, survival isn't guaranteed.
Don't hold their hand. Just open the door, and they'll do the rest.
The Zeds are back, and they're meaner than ever. Killing 4-3 drops you into a future of run by bioengineered horrors created by the megacorp Horizon. You and your squad are Nightfall operatives, humanity's last line of defense. Expect brutal, fast-paced FPS action with upgraded visuals, more terrifying enemies, and deeper weapon customization than ever before. Teamwork is crucial and survival is never guaranteed. Whether you're holding the line in co-op mode or experimenting with new classes and gear, Killing 4-3 promises relentless intensity and gore-soaked chaos. Developed by Tripwire Interactive, the game is set to release in 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S, so stock up, lock in, and get ready to paint the walls red. Step into a forgotten world where ancient magic and mystery collide. Light of Motiram is a third-person action-adventure RPG inspired by South Asian mythology, where you play as a warrior on a journey to restore balance to a shattered realm. The game combines intense melee combat, spell casting, and puzzle solving across vibrant, handcrafted environments filled with secrets and lore. You'll wield enchanted weapons, uncover powerful relics, and face off against mythical beasts rooted in cultural legend. Built in Unreal Engine 5, Light of Motiram aims to deliver a visually stunning and emotional rich experience. Every temple, village, and shadowed room tells a story, and every battle challenges your timing and tactics. This game is currently in development. I expect to release in 2025 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S. The light is fading. Will you be the one to restore it? Welcome to the edge of known space, where survival is anything but guaranteed. Rupture is an ambitious open-world, extraction-based survival shooter set on a hostile alien planet filled with secret storms and high-stake competition. In this sci-fi frontier, you're not alone. Players must explore a massive, persistent world where every mission, every fight, and every escape is part of a greater struggle for control, survival, and profits. But this isn't your average looter shooter. Rupture blends PvE and PvP in a constantly evolving ecosystem where alien wildlife, environmental hazards, and rival players are all out to stop you. The world is unforgiving, dynamic weather systems, day-night cycles, and biome diversity, from toxic swamps to desolate canyons, create intense challenges that force you to adapt your tactics and your gear. You'll build, upgrade, and customize your loadouts and equipment with resources found deep in the wilds or stolen from enemies who didn't make it home. Resource gathering, crafting, base building, and squad-based operations make Rupture as much about strategy as it is about skill. Whether you're going solo or rolling with the team, every drop-in could be your last. Developed by Tech Hunter Studio, Rupture is currently in early development. With alpha tests underway, it's expected to launch first on PC, with console versions planned down the line. This isn't just survival, it's domination through knowledge, timing, and nerve. Get in, get rich, or get buried.